Hey everyone, Ariel Adams here with aBlogtoWatch. Please subscribe to our videos on YouTube and like this video if you find it useful. This is a review of the IWC Pilot's Watch Chronograph. This is the reference 3777 series, which is new for 2016, and it is not per se a new collection. It is a simple refinement and change on an existing collection. So for me, the Pilot's Watch Chronograph, in addition to probably being the most affordable sports chronograph watch that IWC makes. I don't really know what the most affordable chronograph is. Maybe it's one of the Portofinos. Anyways, this is one of the entry-level sports watches IWC, and they do a great job. There's the big Pilot's Watch, which is an entirely different collection, which is like at least twice and a half as much time money because that's in-house movement. These ones have a Valjo 7750 in there, which is fine with me because, again, at these prices, what you're really looking for is the dial quality, the case quality, and the overall design refinement. This is probably the best classic style, I'll call it Flieger dive watch, pilot watch around. It doesn't have frills, it doesn't have a lot of decorative elements to it. It is very conservative and straightforward, but it's very good at what it does. So the case is 43 millimeters wide. It's in brushed steel. I love some of the little details, like the little beveled edge here, which is polished. The dial is really perfectly done. You have a matte black dial with properly sized hands that are also matte. The loom, actually the loom could be better. The hands have loom, and there's loom at 12, 3, 6, and 9. I wish there was loom everywhere. That was actually one of the small downsides. That little hint of red on the subsidiary seconds hand is perfect. One of the things that IWC did different with this new generation of the Pilot's Watch Chronograph is close up the date window back to the way it used to be several years ago. You might have known that they opened it up to make it look a little bit more like some type of aviation instrument, and it was controversial because a lot of people didn't like it. I didn't like it, so I think it looks a lot better here, just having the simple day date, and that is the sort of the full functionality of the 7750. The strap is great. It's their Santoni strap. I like how it tapers here a little bit. That's a nice look. I kind of miss, I don't think IWC was big with it, but some Pilot watches have the two rivets right here that looks really cool. They don't, which is, like I said, a little bit of a shame, but it's not that big of a deal because this is an excellent looking watch. Interestingly enough, I almost like it a little bit better on the strap versus the bracelet, which is hiding right there. I'll get to that, but the bracelet has some really nice quality as well. Like I said, the dial is rendered in an extremely effective manner. Legibility is really good. You don't see any type of glare or reflections. The proportions are really well done. There's nothing extra. Legibility is just very easy. It's just a very well done dial. It's nothing that IWC invented, but they refined a look in a really, really effective way, and I appreciate that. The bracelet has a couple of interesting features. You have to spend $1,000 more for this bracelet, but there's some cool features to it that I'll show you. So it's a 5-link style bracelet. Feels really good in the hand. One of the things I want to show you, if you look at the sides of the bracelet here, you'll see there are actually, I don't even know if it's in focus here, but you'll see that there's actually, there we go. There's no holes for screws or for spring bars or bars that allow you to adjust the bracelet. And you'd be like, how do they do that? Well, if you look closely on the inside, there are these little elements here. They're basically buttons. And what you do is you push them both down at the same time, and it releases the links from the bars that are holding it together. And so what it allows you to do is not only have a no sharp tool requirement, but it also allows you to, when you wear it, to have a completely seamless, clean look on the outside. Another feature is a micro adjust. So if you push down the IWC logo there, the bracelet can go in and out a little bit there, you can see, which is a micro adjust, which I happen to like a lot. because I think that it's great when you can loosen it or make it a little bit tighter based upon the size of your wrist. And it's also good because it allows you to get a really precise fit. And there's a little bit of perlage polishing there on the inside of the buckle, which I think is pretty nice. So let's see the one on the wrist here with the bracelet. Pilot's Watch Chronograph without the strap on the bracelet. Still a very handsome look. It changes the personality, honestly enough, not having it on the black, nice strap. The strap here is nice and thick. It's got that nice color on the inside. The Santoni straps that IWC uses are pretty nice, I gotta say. But the bracelet's great. It's got good comfort features. It's attractive. It's nice to look at. It's difficult to say if one or the other is a winner. They're both nice, but it's good to know that both of them are there. And again, you can just push that a little bit and you can get a little bit of opening right there on the wrist without having to take the watch off, which I think is pretty cool. So again, this is the IWC Pilot's Watch Chronograph, the reference 3777 series that came out newly refreshed for 2016. Price for the watch on the strap is $4,950. Not too bad for an IWC. Again, the fit and finish and the level of detail and refinement is very high. And on the strap, that price goes, on the bracelet, that price goes up to $5,950. And you can see the full review on aBlogtoWatch. Thanks.